Welcome to day 2 of competition to discover who will advance to the final to do battle to become the 2010 UK Strongest Man.
Welcome to Belfast for the UK's Strongest Man 2010.
We're in round 2 of the competition and we've got 6 of the 8 athletes from Group A remaining.
We've had some fantastic competition. Let's remind ourselves what happened in round 1.
Well, the leader after day 1 in Group A, Glenn Ross, the daddy. Rob Frampton in second place won 3 of the 4 events of day 1. Paul Carter, well, he showed up well too. Owen Lewis sneaked into day 2 by the narrowest of margins, but we lost Jonathan Kelly and also Steve Cherry.
I'm with former World's Strongest Man and head referee Jeff Cates. Jeff, can you explain the format of the competition and how it's going to work?
Well, yes, we've already had 4 competitions and 2 pools, of course. We've now eliminated 2 athletes from each pool, so 4 have gone. Now we've got 4 more competitions. Again, the same thing applies where we have 2 athletes will be eliminated again after the next 4 competitions, and then we'll have 4 from each group, which will be 8 for the final. So it's a tough competition this afternoon. We've got some fantastic events, and it's really going to be tough for the competitors.
It is indeed. Thank you, Jeff.
Pleasure.
Rob Frampton, Titchfield, 6'1", 25 stone.
Well, nicknamed the Stone Man, remember he was 4th in this competition in 2008. Been training for 6 years in the strongman world. He's a gym owner and he's pushing Glenn Ross really hard in this competition.
Paul Carter, Gravesend, Kent, 6'4", 29 stone.
Well, he's changed his nickname from Cuddles to Man Bear. I'm not surprised. He's a doorman, Britain's most powerful man, 2009.
Owen Lewis, South Wales, Pontycymru, 5'9", 17 stone.
Well, he's certainly the smallest of the contenders. He made this second day by the narrowest of margins. He's a security guard. He's London's Strongest Man silver medalist in 2008. He'll find it tough, though.
My name's Dean Slater. I'm from Birmingham. I'm 6 foot tall and I weigh 24 stone.
Believe it or not, his nickname is Daddy Daycare. He's a chef in a children's nursery. England's Strongest Man 2010. He's the British beer throwing champion too.
Ben Nowitzki, Glasgow, Scotland, 6 foot, 22 stone.
Well, he's a chemical engineering student, incidentally. He was 2nd in Scotland's Strongest Man this year and is the youngest person on record to have lifted the Dinnie Stones, and that's quite something.
My name's Glenn Ross, the daddy, from Bangor in County Down, and I'm 6 foot and 29 stone.
He's won this title 4 times in the past. He's going for a 5th. He's a strength sports promoter. He's been training now for 23 years. He was Europe's Strongest Man in 2004. He's looking to regain his title, the title he lost to Jimmy Marcoux last year.
So Jeff, it's the first event in round 2.
That's correct.
What is this? It looks like a kind of a Smith machine.
It's actually a torture machine, yeah. Very similar to a Smith. It's actually a squat. So they've got to get into here under the bar and they're going to squat. First lift, 260 kilos.
Oh. You did this one when you were...
Yeah, we did similar events like this, and but in my day we did it at the Playboy Club in New Jersey, and we had bunny girls sitting on the top.
Have we got any bunny girls today?
No, we haven't got no bunny girls. Just old tyres. Just old tyres, yeah.
What's your best on this?
I think I did about 804 pounds, so I don't know what it's about 400 kilos.
So that's good.
Yeah, it's a good level to start with. Yeah.
Well, let's get over to it.
Thank you. Let's get started.
Well, there are the rules, but the 260 kilograms is really a free weight. They then nominate 3 further weights that they must attempt. So there you've got it. 60 seconds the limit. The thighs must reach parallel. Owen Lewis of Wales got the 260. He is now attempting the first of his nominated lifts, the 300 kilograms. And that is good. Remember, he's only 17 stone. He's really very much smaller than the rest of them here. But that's 300 kilograms. Now then, Paul Carter also nominates 300 kilograms to give himself an extra 40. So there's not much happening in this round thus far. You'll find that pretty easy, I would think. That's pretty well a full squat at 300 for Paul Carter. Dean Slater is next at 300. He's also nominated 300. He could nominate more, but this is sensible. They're gradually building up. They've got 2 more lifts after this. Yes, indeed, that's a very easy 300 kilograms. Ken Nowitzki is currently lying 3rd overall, opts also for 300. Yep, that's it. So another one absolutely clear. He's got 2 more lifts. Rob Frampton, you could hear him being called in the background, and Rob also attempting 300 kilograms. That's his opted weight. We'll see some changes a little bit later, I would think. Look at that smile on his face. So Glenn Ross also opting for 300 kilograms. The next round we will see some changes, I'm sure. Yes, that's good. Thumbs up. Well, this weight is 320 kilograms. That's Owen Lewis has opted for that weight. Now then, he really found it difficult at 300, and this may be much more difficult than he thinks. No, he's gone. He's gone. So he won't get another lift after this. That puts him out of the competition. Well, Paul Carter has opted for 340 kilograms now. Full squat, that's a terrifically strong squat indeed. So he's the leader at 340 thus far.
Successful there at 340, what are you going to go for next? Is this your final lift remaining?
Yeah, I felt good on that lift. Might be 380, 400.
We wait to see what the other guys pick?
Yeah.
Strategy? Yeah. Okay. Have you looked at that before?
No, not like that in the gym, no. Yeah, but it's a fair bit of weight.
You're good for 380, you think?
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So Dean Slater also opting for 340 kilograms. He'll get the thumbs up from that. That was a pretty good lift.
Dean, good lift. What are you going to target next?
I'll wait and see what the other guys will do first.
Is it sort of a secret, you don't want to reveal your strategy?
It's where tactics come in now.
Yeah, so what are the tactics?
The guys who you're close with on points so far, you want to see what they're going to lift and hopefully do a bit more, you know.
Okay, well, good luck.
Cheers, thank you.
Jeff, we've just seen Dean lift there, and he's well strapped up. He's got his knee pads and his belt. How does this make a difference?
Well, it makes a lot of difference. It stops lateral movement of the knee joint. That's the first thing.
Is it essential? Can you lift without that at this weight?
You can. Well, I mean, it's not advisable. But the thing is, you've obviously got natural movements from your cruciate ligaments and obviously your cartilage. So it protects the whole knee joint.
That protection clearly needed. This is Ken Nowitzki attempting 340 kilograms. A little bit of a nosebleed coming from that one. A lot of stress involved.
You got a bit of a nosebleed from the strain?
Just blood pressure again.
Okay, so what are you going to go for next?
370.
370?
Yeah.
What about if the others go higher? Pick a different weight?
Maybe.
Maybe. Did you hurt yourself then? You looked like you
maybe
something.
a bit of tweak of hamstring, but don't know. We'll see.
Not to worry about. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
1 or 2 tactical injuries coming in. This is Rob Frampton. He's also opted for 340 kilograms. So nothing given away yet. They've got one more lift after this to see who is the daddy. to quote Glenn Ross. Yes, indeed. Now, Glenn, 340 kilograms. And I would think it's the next lift that will sort the men out from the boys. Their final lift. They've got one more after this. No lift. Didn't get to parallel. That's a very good lift indeed. So the second attempt for Glenn Ross gets the 340 kilograms.
Jeff, what was the problem with that? Why did you say no lift?
Well, basically because Glenn didn't hit parallel. The second judge on the left is watching the parallel where the actual top of the thigh must just drop below parallel.
Yep.
And then complete the lift. He didn't do that the first time, and I said no lift, but he has 60 seconds to complete the lift. So he says, can I go again? I says, yes, you can, because there's 60 seconds to do it within that time.
So he almost overrules you?
He overrules me in this particular case, always does on the parallel section. So I start the lift and finish the lift, he watches the parallel lift.
Well, this is it. This is the last lift allowable, and Paul Carter's gone for 380 kilograms to see if that will be enough to win this. It's obviously difficult, but he's got it. 380 kilograms, up 40 kilograms from his previous lift. Dean Slater, not quite as much, 370 kilograms this time. Good squat, thumbs up for that. That's a very good squat indeed at 370. Ken Nowitzki's not taking his third lift, but Rob Frampton is, and it's at 370 kilograms to tie first or second place at the moment. First place at the moment is Paul Carter. Yes, he's got it. Yes, good lift it is. You can hear Jeff Capes in the background. That's 370. 380 by Paul Carter's the top weight, and now Glenn Ross is going for 390 to try and win it. If he succeeds here, he will win it. That's better. Oh yes. Oh yes. He is the daddy.
He's the daddy!
390 then, Glenn Ross wins it.
Great lift there, 390. That was tactics coming into play, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was very concerned after having to do a double with a 350, whether it was a 390 in you, because it's a big lift raw, you know. But it was comfortable enough. I made sure I did a pause at the bottom just to make sure the referees looked. They were going to give me the call and then back up.
You got the win, well done.
Yeah, pleased. That's the first win of the comp, so
it is indeed.
It's good for the head.
Definitely, good luck.
Yes, indeed. Well, there you are. 390. Paul Carter 380. Dean Slater 370. So did Rob Frampton, Nowitzki, and Owen Lewis. 340 and 300 in that order, with Lewis in sixth. Well, with points carried over from day one, Glenn Ross's total now 34, Rob Frampton 28.5, then Paul Carter 24. Look to the bottom, two will be eliminated from this second day for a place in the final. Next event, the new old-time event, it's the Naval Tug of War.